Tov, good morning. We continue with a 3-minute daily dose of Torah. Looking today and maybe tomorrow also at the wrestling match that happens that night, a fateful night, before Yaakov meets his brother. The Torah tells us, Vayivater Yaakov levado, that Yaakov was left alone. We've analyzed that text at earlier points about why it was that he was left alone, but he is left alone. Vayeyavek ish imo ad alot hashachar. And a man struggled with him, wrestled with him, until the morning light. Alot HaShachar is actually at the Mercury rising, some point before dawn. So that phrase, let's sit in that phrase first. Vayeyavek ishimo. Rashi in the second rendering says, Linear Rashi Lashon V'it Kasher, Lashon Aramihu. It's like an Aramaic word, which means to be in a tight grip with somebody, to be wrestling, and that's that he claims is a word that's Aramaic. Says the first interpretation, Menachem Peresh Vayit Afer Ish Afar in Hebrew, Ayin Pei Resh. So a man dusted up with him. Lashon avak. Avak in Hebrew, vayeyavek, means dust. Shehayu ma'alim afar baraglehem. Ayedei na'anuam. They were kicking up the dust through all of their physical activity there as they were struggling and wrestling together. So it's a real thing that's going on here. They're fighting with each other, and I just want you to try to chop this, and we can only chop to a certain degree. How long is this going on? Right? I imagine you watched a wrestling match at some point in life. You watched it on TV, maybe went to a high school wrestling match. So, you watch a wrestling match for 4 or 5 minutes. You watch it on the Olympics, right? It's a really intense thing for a few minutes. And, you're just wiped out from it. Here we're told that this happens until the morning light. Right, until Alot HaShachar, right, the pre-dawn hours. When does it happen? We don't know exactly. He's left alone in the nighttime. It doesn't have to be 9 o'clock at night. It could be midnight. It could have been even later in the night. But we're talking about a major event. Just I didn't allow myself to really sit in it and just try to imagine, what does it mean to wrestle through hours? I'm going to guess hours with someone in this really intense thing. That is pretty heavy just to contemplate, to understand. It wasn't a 2-minute symbolic thing. There's more that's going on here. Tomorrow, God willing, we'll talk about who this Ish was. Try to make some sense out of that, but allow yourself to just sit in this first part, wrestling that night. Have a great day.